Juan-o's world.
My baby mama trippin', she been going through my phone. Tired of me cheating, I can't leave these hoes alone. Hella pics, hella tips on my cash app. It's like, hold up a minute.
What up, though, man? I seen this right here, and I was just chilling or whatever. And this made me have to go and put my gloves on, you know. I don't know what's going on the YouTube streets, but stuff like this is 120% of why the young cats don't listen to the old. Dang. It's too early in the video, and I just got monetized again. You know, Juan-o ain't been, you know, so whatever. And yeah, I've been putting in that much work, not getting nothing for it. Nah, let's get back to this, though. Got to be careful how we do this video because we're reacting to Vlad. You know how Vlad do. You know what? I'm going to say that whole how Vlad do situation for a whole nother occasion. I'm going to say that for a whole nother occasion. Anyway, I saw this. I had to get my gloves out, go to work. Check this out. This Tony Yayo on Vlad TV, man, talking about checking in. You know what I'm saying?
This much money from Vlad TV every month.
New York niggas don't know nothing about checking.
Bullshit. How New York don't know nothing about checking in, and y'all banging Cali gangs, bro. Now, I ain't trying to disrespect nobody. Matter of fact, what they say, the truth can never be considered disrespect. How you gonna tell me New York don't know? And you sitting there with a straight face, bro. Y'all bang Cali gangs, bro. Let's start there, man. Where's J-Main at? Come on, bro.
I'm straight out of New York,
Shout
right?
out to my niggas from New York, because that's a whole nother like lane. We've been coming to LA since 204, 205.
Now listen here, young kids that's listening to this man or this male, because I don't know him. You know what I'm saying? He did stand there, supposedly. Either he slapped a little kid or he stood there and watched his man beat up on a little kid, a little 13, 14-year-old kid. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know the circumstances of that situation, but never in a million years should that have ever happened. Or should you have stood by why that happened. But we gonna leave that out of here. But things like that do go into whether I consider somebody a man or not. That's a fact. Now, back to what this dude is saying. Y'all been coming out here since 204, 205, right? G-Unit signed Spider Loc and 40 Glock. It don't get no more checked in. Now, me and Spider Loc had a disagreement about me doing that, some internet shit, me doing that, trying to interview Eric Holder and whatnot. But I can't take his G card. I can't take him out the game. You can't tell me you ain't checked in, but you saw the first thing important to do was to sign two fools representing the gang, because them niggas was doing the fool, representing the gang. Get the fuck out of here, bro. And then not only that, don't be woofing to these kids, bro, because 50 was the first rapper rolling around with police security. Factoids. Facts. 50 had so much security, just seeing him with his security made other rappers have to get security. Before 50 having that much security, this is a hip-hop fact right here. Before 50 having security, the only rapper before 50 that had security was MC Hammer. And MC Hammer's security was fake. He used them, there's real security, but he used them to promote himself. Hammer's an Oakland town hustling ass motherfucker. That's one of the best ideas I ever heard. You know what I'm saying? But outside of that, bro, 50 was rolling around with a lot of cops. And I'm not against that. I'm not saying I'm for it. I'm saying what you got to do to get to where you're going is what you got to do. Don't sit there and misrepresent it because y'all was over checked in, bro. Over checked in. And don't sit here trying to make these kids think you just come on, bro. Come on, bro.
And like niggas ain't never check in to nobody.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas just go to their hotel and move militant.
If that was the case, you wouldn't have signed 40 Glock and Spider Loc as soon as you got out here, bro. 50 got interviews talking about how he knew he had to show respect. That what up, blood? What up, cuz? And then again, like he said, your New York niggas ain't got to be checked in or whatever. But we just watched Jim Jones fly all the way out to Compton to shoot videos and be checked in with Wacko, bro. Now, I ain't saying none of this is right or wrong. This is just the shit that people do. But, man, please don't be misrepresenting that shit to these young folk like motherfuckers is just stamping like that. Because that ain't what it is. It's all different kind of cars in the deck. Like you were saying, you ride around in the bulletproof and the this and the that and the whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. Don't misrepresent that shit to these kids, bro. You know you taking precautions to make sure you make it home. So don't make it seem like you could just move militant. What the fuck does that mean, bro? You telling me you rolling so hard that you can't roll into an immovable object? Is that what you're telling me, bro? You telling me you rolling so hard that you can't be like, what are you talking about? The motherfucking military get moved on. Everybody don't come back from the war. And we the biggest, baddest motherfuckers on the block. It's bullshit, bro. Hey, look here. Anybody watching my videos and shit, that's why all my glasses is transitions. You know what I'm saying? Now, when I step outside, they're going to sun up. You know what I'm saying? They're going to, you're going to protect my eyes and all that, right? But I ain't about to look in this camera and tell you no lies like these other niggas and be needing sunglasses and hoods and shit, man. I thought Yayo was cool. Kind of fucks with him. But when you put it all together, man, and then I'm looking at this right here, like, man, you misrepresent like a motherfucker. And niggas going on this platform doing what you doing right now is why motherfuckers hate Vlad. And then Vlad egging it on in the background, but he don't know the damage you causing. These motherfuckers, the Pop Smokes, and them, they listening to motherfuckers like you. And then they go places thinking what you saying, your misrepresentation actually applies. And then they don't come back to their mama. They don't come back to their kids. And niggas like you get to ride off into the sunset with these misrepresentations while you holding other niggas' bags, bro. Not saying nothing is against, I ain't against nobody holding bags. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. But I didn't held bags. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, while you holding bags, if you using what you learning while holding bags to get to where you going, to make other kids in a position to hold bags, or in a position to not be able to hold bags because they not here with your ignorance that you spewing with your popularity while you get your hot $4,000 or $5,000 from Vlad ass. Come on, bro. That being said, hold on. Is there something else to hear on this motherfucker, man?
You know what I'm saying? When you move around the city, bro, you got to be careful. And that's just, we dealing with G-Unit. Niggas had a lot of drama. So niggas.
Right. Got your mama house shot up in your own city, bro. And that nigga lived to tell the story. He lived to go to jail. So please quit misrepresenting these things to these people, man. Please quit doing that. I ain't with it, dog. I ain't got nothing bad. I never really ain't got nothing bad to say about nobody, but I saw this shit and this shit burn my soul, man. Come on, man.
Niggas had to move militant. Niggas ain't just going to the mall and just going here with jewelry on and this and that. And
chains got snatched in your crew, though, man. All type of shit. Like, come on, man. I hear you. And y'all moving a whole lot better now with that Navy SEAL security. A whole lot better than y'all's moving when it was the police. I get it. I get it. But you talking with a double tongue. All that we ain't have to check in to now we riding around with Navy SEALs with earpieces.
You gotta move militant, bro.
Yeah.
You got wherever you at, you gotta move militant because niggas will kill you over the smallest thing, especially if you an artist. Like rappers die more than anybody. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta move militant, bro. You don't need to just be out there. That's why assistants are there. Go to the store for you. Go pick up food for you. Go. That's how I was taught. Go pick this up.
And we done with this. That ain't moving militant. That's allowing people to do their job. And we use these words to make the things that these young boys need to do seem like it's so fucking unobtainable. And that's why Uncle Juan-o is here, man. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers was living with their moms talking about when they was in the streets, man. I had my own shit ever since I was 17, 18. Yeah. No, was it 18, 19? Whatever. Been riding on leather seats. Feeling on the freaks. I don't know what to say about some of these gentlemen. I ain't gonna hate them. In some of these interviews, I look and I feel funny that I even gave some of these motherfuckers my respect because I look at what I did and then I look at how they speak as men, and I can't give everybody the classification of being a man. You know what I'm saying? Him being loyal to 50 or whatever, you don't even see me speaking against that. But this mindset right here, and not even this mindset, for you to be grown and evolved and know this ain't what you teaching your kids. But you gonna come on here like, yeah, we ain't never had to check in, like, you know. So now these young niggas, like, they gonna feel like they gotta challenge that. Well, 50 said he ain't know. That's bullshit. 50 was running around with fucking police security, bro. Nobody heard about a label having insurance on a rapper until 50. Nobody, even if it was rappers with security, it was something you never noticed. I know, and Jay-Z might have been a little bit before 50 with the security, but Jay-Z was in Detroit a lot. You didn't see his security if they was there like that. Shit, the people in LA say you don't really see Jay's security like that. So, like, but obviously they there. You know what I'm saying? But 50, them niggas is all around this motherfucker, man. Come on, man. Niggas jumping out of helicopters and shit to protect this nigga, man. Get the fuck out of here talking about you ain't got to check in. And get the fuck out of here talking about New York ain't got to check in and they banging Cali gangs. I don't know if niggas checking in. I don't know what niggas doing. But I see motherfuckers banging Cali gangs. You know what I'm saying? And those streets are not in New York because I walked around New York. Now, I ain't saying niggas ain't hard. I ain't saying that. I ain't saying niggas won't kill, rob, steal, or destroy the black community just because I got an opinion while they allow the Adam 22s and the Vlad TVs to exist. But never you mind Juan-o. Never you mind me. I'm just saying, don't send that image to motherfuckers like they don't need to be acquainted with the surroundings that they entering. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Then don't send that image out there like y'all was, like 50 was able to be, or y'all as a crew was able to be successful without being checked in like that. If you look at what he did, he was building himself up to sign somebody from everywhere. Come on now. Fuck out of here. And I ain't speaking against it. Everybody got to do what they got to do to be successful. But don't be trying to talk to these kids like it ain't what it is, bro.